Good morning, everyone. It's after Thanksgiving, and during Thanksgiving, I did some food, some recipes, and y'all wanted me to do a video on them. Turn your light on, baby. And so this morning, because we love this so much, it's the cranberry salad that we did, and I had several of y'all said please do a video on that. We would love to know how to make it. So I'm doing that this morning, but I'm halving the recipe, and because it makes a big bowl, and it's great for the holidays, but if it's just you and your family or whatever, half the recipe would be good. So I have got in my food processor back here, I have got one 12-ounce bag of fresh cranberries. Now, they're ones I had in the freezer. If you can't find the fresh ones, the ones that you frozen out of the grocery store will be fine. I have 2 apples, and this is Cosmic Crisp. You can use whatever apple you want, but I love the Cosmic Crisp. I've got 1 orange with the rind on it. You leave the rind on your orange because that is what makes it. I'm telling you, this is the best salad. Roy and I just eat it. We love it, don't we, honey?
We do. We do. And it's the rind is counterintuitive, but it's really good when you do it this way.
It is delicious. And I've got a half a cup of sugar. And I've got my pecan pantry pecans. Y'all, I cannot stress enough. It is time to order your pecan pantry pecans because you can get them within a few days. The shipping is free, and you're going to need them for your holiday cooking, for your Christmas cooking. So be sure and order these. The link will be in my description box, and use my code ROSE5 and you will get a discount on them. So, all right, first we're going, this is a very simple, has very few ingredients in it. So first I am going to process my cranberries, and it's really loud, so we're not going to leave the camera on while I'm processing because this is a loud processor. But I'm going to grind them up to where they're small. Then I'm going to put you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put my orange in there with it because it takes a good bit to grind these orange peelings and orange pulp. And if they have seeds, make sure you get the seeds out. Mine just don't have seeds. So, all right, I'm going to process these, and I'm going to grind them up until they're really small. Then I'm going to put my apple in there, and we're going to grind it up. Then it's just a matter of putting your sugar and nuts in it. So this isn't going to take very long. We'll be back. All right. You can see how this looks now. It's still got some of your orange, a little bit of your orange peeling in it, but that's all right because I'm going to put my apple in now. And we're going to process our apple.
And it'll further chop up your onion, your orange peels.
Yeah, it will further chop up the orange peeling. So, we fix and turn it back on. Okay. Be patient, y'all, because it takes a little while to get all this ground up. But this is the way you want it. You want to be able to see a little bit of the apple. You want to be able to see a little bit of the orange peeling. Because it's not going to grind your orange peeling and apple now to a pulp. It's not going to do that. So, all right.
And you want a little bit of chewiness in this dish.
Yes, and that's what the apple does.
Yeah.
The apple gives it that little bit of crunch that you want. And you don't have any liquid in here, so if you had liquid, it would grind better because it's like in a blender. But you don't, so you just have to be patient. You know your food processor. Whoop! You know your food processor though, so you know how.
Well, it doesn't spin like a liquid
No.
emulsion.
No, it doesn't.
It's because it's not.
All right, we're gonna put a 1/2 cup of sugar. Now the recipe for 2 bags of cranberries and 4 apples and 2 oranges calls for 2 cups of sugar. I only got a 1/2 cup of sugar out here, and I may have to get a little bit more. But what I usually do is I will put my sugar over it now, and then I will let it sit a couple of hours. I'll taste of it right now. Then I will let it sit a couple of hours, and if I need to add more sugar, if it's still too tart, then I will. And then the morning of, I will taste of it, and I will see, because I usually make this a day ahead. So you can see it's got little orange flecks in it. It's got little apple flecks. Well, that's exactly what you want. That is exactly the way you want it to look. Right there. So I'm going to give it a taste. And I'm going to see if I need to add a little bit more sugar. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this is absolutely raw, and I love it. We've been eating it since Thanksgiving, and we're going to eat it again today. It does need a little bit more sugar. Just hold on, honey. All right, that's about not quite 1/4 cup of sugar. Okay, so for this much, I've only put a little less than 3/4 cup of sugar. I usually don't put what the recipe calls for until I taste of it, because sometimes it's too sweet when you do that. But now, if you like a lot of sugar, I'm going to put the original recipe down for the 2 bags of cranberries, and then I'm going to put the recipe down halved, like I've done it this morning. So,
You don't even have the pecans in it yet.
And I don't have the pecans in it yet, y'all. And you put as many pecans in it as you want. That's about 1/4 cup. And then and you can roast the pecans if you want to, but I find that in this particular dish, they're better not roasted, but you can roast them if you want to. All right, I'm gonna put a few more. So that's about 1/3 cup of my pecan pecans. All right, I am going to put this in a dish, put it in the refrigerator, let it sit for a couple of hours, and then y'all, Roy and I are going to eat some of this for lunch. With the apple and those pecans, y'all have got to.
This is what we call a drooler. It'll make you drool.
It makes you drool. Y'all can start now, and as you watch my videos, you can make your little playlist, and you can put on your little playlist all the recipes and things that you want to try for Christmas. So, and when you give me a thumbs up, you get this little thing over there that says hype. Hype my video, y'all. It gives me points. It really, really helps me. It helps me a lot. And y'all are being so sweet. Some of you said, I've hyped your video several times. It won't let you do, but I think 3 in a week maybe. But y'all are being so sweet. So, so sweet. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate you being so loyal. Appreciate you supporting me like you do. And share my videos. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell. Food feeds the family. Family feeds the heart. God feeds the soul. I love y'all. Stay safe. Stay blessed.